Alright, Cecil, I have your quad finished up. So this is a frame I've never built before. It's a Pyro Drone Tooth Fairy. It's a stretched X 3-inch, and it actually turned out really nice. So we'll go through the parts. You got the Airblade 1404 4850 kV Superman motors. You got the Caddx Ratel with the 1.66 lens. You have the Mamba F7 stack, which actually this is my first time building that one. It's a very nice stack. Definitely worth the money, I would say, in my opinion, just because I am a huge fan of the F4 version, the F4 Mini MK2. I love that stack. 38 bucks, you can't go wrong for a stack that works every time. You know, I've never once had a problem, and I use them all the time. This one's $80, but you get a lot more with it. So yeah, I would say it's worth it. Pretty nice stack. Right above that is Unify Pro 32 Nano, and I put it on the mounting board just because I thought it would help with heat, pretty much. So another thing, actually, there's one thing I totally forgot. There's one thing about this stack that some people may not like, because it does not have a 3.3 volt on board, which is kind of weird. But it does show that there is 3.3 on the bottom somewhere, but it's the power that's for the gyro, I guess, or something like that. So you wouldn't really want to be tapping into that. So what I did is I bought a Pololu, and it's right in the back here. This is a special one I've never seen before, actually. It's pretty cool. It's an adjustable voltage one. You can see the little screw right there that you turn for adjusting the voltage. So, you know, all I did was I hooked it up, and then I ran my multimeter to it and just twisted the screw until I got to 3. It was actually at like 3.29. So, you know, pretty close to 3.3, and it's gonna stay at that voltage. That's the thing that I love about Pololus, is they work so good. I want to start using them all the time, because they're just, I've had so many times where like a BEC on a flight controller would go out, you know, and it just makes your shit go out, and the Pololus just always work. So on this particular quad, you're never gonna have to worry about the receiver having any kind of problems, you know, unless the receiver itself actually failed. But you're never gonna have to worry about like a brownout or anything like that. So yeah, there's the Pololu, and then right on top here is your receiver. That's the Spectrum 4648. So on this one, it has an auto bind. So it doesn't always auto bind. You just bind it the first time, and then all you do after that is just turn on your radio first, and then the quad every time, and it'll be bound up. So what you do for binding it is you just plug the battery in, and then you wait until you see the flashing light. So I'll show you real quick. I like using this smoke stopper. I use it so much. These are the most handy thing to use if you're building quads all the time. I just like to use them for like first plug-in, and then also if it's somebody else's quad and I'm plugging in, I don't want anything bad to happen while I have it in my possession, so I like to use them anytime I'm plugging in on somebody else's quad. So all you do is just wait until you see the flashing light. So we'll wait and see till we see it. Should be any second now. There you go. All right, so there's the flashing light. So then you'll just bind it up to your radio, DSMX 11 milliseconds, and then it'll be good to go. It's already set up in Betaflight. I guess I should have showed the video while I had it plugged in. There's your video, crystal clear. My favorite camera, the Ratel, looks amazing. The colors just look so damn good. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have a Spectrum radio, so I can't hover it, but it's good to go. So I made sure the motors are spinning the right way and everything. So I'm also giving you a set of these props. These are some of my favorite props. They're the Gym Fan 3035s. And then you got some other spares in here. Screws and lens cap and whatnot. Camera. A little camera board. Alright, so I will get this boxed up and send over tracking. Alright, thanks.